Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely fantastic. Normal settings. I have to just, bear with me one sec. I have to just do this. Tottenham. Yeah, can you step forward, please? Tottenham, listen, I know you've been waiting for a little while, but thank you for your patience. Here is the receipt. This is your receipt, Tottenham. You've made payment, rent has been collected, so you're taking this with you. Just to clarify, in case you can't read, the venue that we collected this payment from you from is 3 Point Lane. It was to Chelsea, of course, your owners. From, I think you would agree, Bottler FC, right? So that's that. The description of this, do not forget, is London rent. Your current status and your current occupancy within the M25 of London belongs to us. So you've made payment for your rent within the premises of the M25, that is London. The amount paid, you might see there was a slight error there. You did in fact pay 3 goals to 4, not 2 goals to 4, because you were having second thoughts in the 96th minute, and I'm glad you decided to stand down, because if not, it would have been very long for you. So that and 3 points. 3 points was the amount paid. And it's been signed by your manager as well. I mean, I don't know if you... Look, it's Ange's signature. That's Ange, right? So... thank you very much for your, here you go, you can take that, yep, thank you very much, thank you, that's yours. And 3 points have been collected. Rent has been collected. Chelsea Football Club have picked up points at 3 Point Lane. And what a game that was. What a game that was. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. That was outrageous. That was outrageous. I have so much to say. It's criminal. So much. But I have to start with the big elephant in the room. We've picked up 3 points, and I could not be happier. We've gone to the we were 2-0 down after our worst start to the season. 15 minutes. And we were in the not even the trenches. We visited the grave that Man United are in. That's where we went for the first 15 minutes. We didn't go into the trenches. We went to the graveyard. We dug up United's grave and we went to say hello. And we stayed there for 15 minutes. They tried to serve us a cup of tea, but they couldn't do it. And then we clawed ourselves back out. We went, no, we don't belong here. Look, we're going to leave you to rest. And we're going to emerge from this. And we're not only going to get ourselves back up to ground level, we're going to get up to the top of the building, right? Unbelievable comeback. But you could sense it. You could see it. You could see it. You could see it. Overall, we absolutely needed that, and I'm buzzing because of this. Why? Because if you look at the league table now, oh my goodness me. Liverpool, 35 points. They didn't play because their game got postponed thanks to Storm Dara. Funky names too. Chelsea, 31 points. 2 points ahead of Arsenal, who dropped points tonight, didn't they? Big up to Fulham. You've got a special little neighbourly gift coming to your front door, Fulham, in the next couple of days. You know, look out your front door. You might find a little package there just for you, just to say thanks, yeah? Just some biscuits, you know. Don't know. Maybe a little gift inside. Maybe a little mug or a little cup, you know, saying nothing beats West London. You know, something that we can share. So watch out for that. Cheers for the point. But Arsenal on 29, 2 points behind. Man City, 4 points behind Chelsea on 27. It's crazy. And then Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa and Brighton, 25, 25, 24. Tottenham, where are they? Oh, they're all the way there. Oh, Tottenham, hang on. If you dig further, I know you've reached the grave now, but if you dig further, tell United we said thanks. for the poor tea that they made. Because they're in 11th and United are in 13th. Unbelievable scenes. Listen, banter is banter, yeah? And we can all have a laugh and we can all have a giggle. But if we're going to talk seriously, Tottenham started really bright. Like expected, right? I mean, my prediction was 4-2. And if it hadn't been for the 96th minute, I would have got that prediction. Yeah, I'm coming to our defence here. Don't think I haven't noticed you today. Our defence. There's got to be a big portion of this video addressed to our defence. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be coming on here right now. I mean, look, this is. I gave the receipt. I gave the receipt now. Tottenham have gone over to dig, so they've got the receipts with them. But you saw on the receipt it said 4-2, and then I had to change it. So they started really bright. Really bright. They were up for it. We all knew this. I said it in the preview. I think Tottenham were going to come up with a little bit of fight. But this is the thing with Tottenham. And it's that quote that will never die, yeah? That quote that will never, ever die. It will stand the test of time. The world will end and it will still be relevant. Which is, this is the history of the Tottenham. This is the history of the Tottenham. You just knew when they were 2-0 up at 15 minutes, they weren't going to hold on. You just knew. You just knew. Now, if they got a third, at that point, I would have been up. I probably would have stopped watching. I would have been, okay, I think we've lost now. But at 2, nah. It's Tottenham. It's Tottenham. And they've done it too early. This is the problem. They've done it too early. Tottenham are not a team that can hold on for 75 minutes to a result. They're just not that. They can't do it. Yeah. So this is why, personally, I was praying. I was like, let's get a goal. We need to get a goal. Get a goal, and the tide will turn. The tide will begin to turn at least. I knew, personally, yeah, I was like, if we get the equaliser, if we claw this back to 2-2, that's it. The game's in our favour. They ain't stopping us at that point. Because psychologically, Tottenham are not about it. Now, defensively, psychologically, we're not about it either. But Tottenham have bigger problems. Tottenham as a whole team, and as a whole squad, and as a whole club, and as a whole institution are not about it when it comes to really, really digging deep, yeah? They need the other team to collapse for them to get a result, i.e. them going to Old Trafford and getting a 3-0 win because United just weren't there, and winning 4-0 against Man City. And now we're seeing what's going on with Man City. Turns out it wasn't an exclusive result like we thought it might have been. So, Chelsea though, with Chelsea, we started slow. We started with our heads gone. We started like, oh my God, panic, earthquake. Earthquake is the way to describe it. It was like there was an earthquake. We're like, oh my God, we don't know what's going on. I mean, look, what the hell happened with Cucurella and his boots? Did he actually go on the pitch with the wrong boots? Like, how does that happen? How does that happen? He ended up slipping more times than a flipping penguin on its arse. Like, I don't know. It's unbelievable. How does that happen at this level? Anyway, we concede 2, 20 minutes passes, and then you start to see Chelsea settle. We start to control the game. We start to dictate the tempo. We start to have more of the ball. We start to take it in our stride, not by letting Tottenham dictate the play. No. This is our game in our control now. And as soon as Sancho scored that brilliant goal, right? That's when I was like, okay. We can come back. They're there for the taking. They're there for the taking. And boy, oh boy, were they. Yeah? Boy, oh boy, were they. Now, thankfully, I'll say thankfully, but we got the penalty, which, well, we got 2 penalties. Both of them were penalties. Absolutely correct decisions from none other than Anthony Taylor, by the way, who I thought done a tremendous job. I can't believe that. I can't believe I'm saying that. Anthony Taylor was actually pretty bang on the money today. Overall, I mean, I know there was the elbow to the head and whatnot, like, it sounds bad, but overall, yeah, there wasn't any scandals or anything like that, which is basically what I'm avoiding when I see Anthony Taylor. So, penalties were absolute penalties. Cole Palmer steps up. Beautiful finish for the first one. right into the side netting. Well, the side netting, I mean, you know, right where the post is. Keeper wasn't saving that. Beautiful penalty. We get ourselves up and running. This is the start of the second half, and at that point, the tide has turned. You've got half an hour left. It's now 2-2. Tottenham have thrown away their lead. Tottenham are not about it. They're not about it, especially right now with Ange and the way that he plays. And you know what's crazy? They didn't even play that high of a line. I was actually surprised. Like, this is weird. They're actually going head to head with us, but they're not leaving themselves stupidly exposed. Just at times they're leaving themselves exposed, right? So it was a much more even game than it was last year when they went down to 9 and they were pressing so high you could flip in, I don't know, you could they were so high you could probably see the entire of Jamaica's finest. That's how high they were. So there was none of that today. But you just knew they were beginning to fold. And then Cole Palmer does his magic. Can I just say, actually, no, let me save that because I've got something to say. Let me save it. Cole Palmer does his magic. Starts weaving, you know, ducking and diving, doing some Eden Hazard-esque madness, right? On the edge of that box. Comes in, ball goes across. Enzo Fernandez. I wanted him to shoot. I didn't think he'd shoot. But then he shot. And the relief. Oh my God. The relief when that ball hit the net. Oh my goodness. That was therapy. That was therapy. The way that Enzo Fernandez hit that ball. Beautiful on the half volley with his left foot into the bottom of the goal, basically. Straight into the net. Wonderful. And we've taken the lead. At that point, Tottenham, collapse. This is where I was looking and going, okay, my prediction needs to come in now. This is where it needs to come in. 4-2, bring it on. Minutes later, stupid challenge, by the way, on Cole Palmer. Ridiculous challenge to do that when you're 3-2 down. Cole Palmer goes down. Well, he doesn't go down. He's brought down. Correct decision again. Penalty. And this penalty. People say Cole Palmer don't show up in big games. Well, what in the blue hell was that today then? What was that? Yeah? The assist to Enzo, the first penalty, the second Panenka penalty just to make it extra cold. Extra cold. You know when you tell the bartender, or you tell whoever the waiter or whoever served it, can I get some more ice with that, please? Give me some more ice because I need it more cold. It wasn't just a bit of this. It was a bloody good, like a little crazy cold. That Panenka was outrageous. To do that in that moment to seal the game. Oh, class. Cole Palmer, respect. And then we conceded in the 96th minute. But basically, the defense, I can't ignore. That was atrocious from the defense today. Yeah, I mean, we can't do that again. You see, this is why we're not going to win the title. You can't win a title defending like this. Yeah, we've scored more than we've let in today, and that was kind of precedented. We knew that was what was going to happen. This is why I predicted 4-2. But you can't do that all season. This is where people say you're in the title race. Well, no. Unless everyone folds and does nothing and we just literally coast to the line, yeah, because no one wants to do their jobs, well, then okay. But we won't have that conversation till March, at least. So, nah, we're not in a title race. But we're the closest team to Liverpool. So what does that say for the rest of you? Unbelievable. But that defense needs to be addressed. Sanchez needs to be addressed. Overall today, I do have to pick out some players if I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be a bit brutal here. Sancho, I thought, was brilliant. Overall, brilliant. Pedro Neto, a little, I wouldn't say quiet, but could have been better. Could have been a bit more impactful, I would say. But didn't have a bad game. It was an okay game from Pedro Neto, I would say. Cole Palmer looking like he started off slow, all of a sudden, boom, made one of the biggest marks in the game, basically. Fantastic. The midfield, At first, for the first 20 minutes was seriously slow, right? Except for Lavia. Except for Lavia. But as the game progressed, and even after Lavia came off, who actually played well, Enzo and Caicedo. Caicedo, to be fair, all game was just... what a machine. What a machine today. He was getting stuck into every single challenge. He was constantly looking forward. He was constantly being physical. He was constantly winning the ball. It was just beautiful. At right back and in midfield, because he started the game in right back. We've got to remember that. And he was the one that was actually trying to clean up. In midfield later on, he put on a clinic. So Caicedo and Enzo, wonderful today. Absolutely wonderful. Nicholas Jackson. He absolutely wound me up today. And he wound himself up. You saw the way he left the pitch. And good. I got no sympathy. I'm not going to say, oh, no, don't care. Good. You feel that way, good. You should be feeling that way. Because he has to do better. I'm not saying he's rubbish, no. But there's one problem with Nicholas Jackson. I've noticed this, and it comes in the big games. His mind stops. I don't know, he has this hesitation. He gets the ball and he takes a week to make a decision on what he's got to do. It takes him extra long for him to process the situation he's in and then go, oh, I need to do that. And by the time he tries that, you haven't even made the move. The ball's been taken away. It's not good enough. At the highest level, that does not fly. That does not fly. The amount of times he gets it, he just looks like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I should... Balls taken. You can't do that. You've got to be quick. And he was fuming with himself, like I said, when he came off. So, correctly so. There were some crazy balls coming into the box. There were some really good passes being made. He just was not on the end of them whatsoever. And he wasn't making the right moves. So, today was a bad game for Nicholas Jackson. Bad game. Cucurella started off bad with the whole boot saga. I don't know, him and the bootman in the club are going to end up having a fight after full time. I don't know what's happened over there, but I don't know. The man was slipping up all over the place. So I don't know what was going on there. But finished off well. Finished off well. At least, well, I would say up until when he came off towards the end. But finished off well. And in fact, he actually got the assist, didn't he? For which goal was it? Was it the first goal? Yeah, the first goal. Sancho, he got the assist. In fact, he assisted all 3 goals. They were 2-1 up. He assisted all 3. That's ridiculous. But the defense, Levi Colwill, I would say, out of the entire defense, right? I say the entire defense. The 2 centre backs, Colwill was the better one by a mile, right? But even Colwill for the first goal, terrible. Terrible. You should not be allowing Solanke to come ahead of you like that. You should always stay goal side. Your body should be getting in front. You should not be getting bodied in the way that you did, basically, against Solanke like that. It shouldn't happen. Apart from that, was okay. Badiashile, I'm going to say the same as I just said for Nicholas Jackson. What a horrible game. Overall, horrendous from Badiashile. And the same goes for Robert Sanchez. In terms of distribution, well, there was the first goal, I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to make some Superman dive to go off the pitch and the ball's over there getting hit that way. I don't understand what he tried to do there. So that's a shot-stopping criticism from me to him, which is bizarre because I don't normally do that. But on the ball, oh my God, this needs to be addressed. This needs to be addressed. We cannot continue like this. We can't. Now, like I said, thankfully we got an attack that knows what they're doing. And we've got a system that allows us to score goals against whoever we're coming up against, which is great. But these mental calamities in defence needs addressing. It needs addressing. So that's that. I've mentioned everyone. Gusto came on. That was, weirdly enough, the correct sub to make. It allowed Caicedo to come inside. It allowed us to have a bit more control in that midfield. And it allowed Gusto to just bomb up and down like a proper right back instead of Caicedo having to do the whole inverting. So that helped us. And Nkunku came on, which was the correct sub to make. I needed Jackson to come off and Nkunku came on. Didn't score, unlucky. Madueke and the rest were late. Felix and Renato Vega all late. But, like I said, the win is the win. It's against Tottenham. It's at 3 Point Lane. We've collected our rent. Thank you very much. Tottenham, you are not evicted. You're allowed to stay. You've paid up. All right? We'll see you in April. And that's that. So what does that mean for Tottenham now? Ange is in big trouble. Big trouble. Today was the final nail in the coffin. I've got the feeling today was the final nail in the coffin. And I have to say this. This is a quick message to the Tottenham fans at the ground that were throwing everything onto the pitch. What were you trying to achieve? Can I just ask that? What were you trying to achieve? Were you trying to throw Cole Palmer off? You think that would work? Come on. Come on. You know what I mean? What is it they were throwing on as well? Paper. Like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just dumb. You do know that when that happens, the referee's looking at his watch, right? And he's just going to add on the time wasted towards the end. You do know that, right? Just in case you didn't, and you need telling, then there you are. So for any future reference, all fans, just don't do that. There's no need. In any game, there's no point. You're wasting your time and you're throwing away paper. What's the point? Let me know your thoughts down below. But we are still second in the league and we are now building a little bit of a buffer and we are the closest ones to Liverpool. And life is looking good. Big up to Enzo Maresca as well, who I thought in the end carried it pretty well. And this is going to be a huge confidence boost. And funnily enough, beating Tottenham at Tottenham is not for everyone, is it, Man City? I love this game now. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one or two. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Make sure you guys are here for all the content as it drops. Do not forget to check out the socials as well. Links are in the description and they are on screen. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one where we'll see what the fallout of this is going to be. And all I can say right now is life at Chelsea is looking pretty good. We are calm. We are very happy. Things are going well. Not like Tottenham, though. So we'll see what's going to happen there over the next 24 hours. It's going to be interesting. I'll see all of you tomorrow. In a bit, people. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.